Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. It is morning on Sunday, it's 10:40 and I'm coming on. Wait, Cooper. Cooper, wait, Cooper. I'm coming on because I'm going to be making a crock pot meal today. It's not going to be the Crocktober, I mean, whatever, it doesn't really matter, but, what? Cooper, no. He wants to eat and he's destroying stuff and I'm videoing. I'm just because I'm not set up for my whole face roll and everything is just not set up yet. I'm not ready. So, but I wanted to show you what I'm doing today, Sunday. So this is not going to be a separate, it's not going to be a separate crock pot video. Anyway, guys, I wanted to show you, this is what I got on special when I was at, where did we get the ShopRite?
I wasn't looking at it. I think you did.
Yeah, I think I got this at, I got this at ShopRite. It was on sale, as you can see. I've been wanting to make crock pot. No, I've been wanting to make pot roast the last couple of weeks. And so I'm going to make oh my
Where's the paper
God.
plate that was in there?
I haven't had all my coffee, guys, under there.
There's one on the table, that's not it? No, that's not.
Sorry, guys. I know it's a little hectic of a morning. I haven't had all my coffee. This is my coffee right here, and I'm trying to drink it because we're just having coffee this morning. I'm not gonna eat anything because at 12:30 we'll go and we're gonna take Jenny for lunch. Maybe I'll video. I don't know if I probably won't. But anyway, that's our plans. But anyway, I wanted to show you this piece of meat because I think it was a good buy. So I'm gonna get it into the pot. And I will show you guys in a minute. All right, guys. So sometimes I put an onion soup mix packet in with it. 95% of the time I do. If I don't have it, then I'll just season it up myself. But I'm trying to, go lower on the salt content. But I'm going to put one packet in, and I'm not going to really go crazy with the salt. Make sure that I don't do that so it won't be so salty. It won't be, first of all, it's not going to be salty, but I'm saying the sodium content itself. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. And then I'll show you guys. All right, guys, so I just put one packet. I'm not putting more than that. And I'll put a little bit of garlic and, I'll do some other seasonings in there. So I'm going to put water in it. And, what are you barking at? Who are you barking at? What do you want to do? What? You want to go out? Do you want to go out? Here's the other one. You just ate too. You say good morning. You say good morning, Coopy Butt. So cute. All right, so and then I have to peel. I gotta get moving because I gotta peel the carrots and the potatoes. That stuff I can actually put in later if I want. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I'm just going to cut, I'm going to put 2 onions in there. And what I'm just going to do is just cut the onion in half and then peel it and put it right in there and it'll break up. I don't cut up I want the onions to stay kind of big because we like the big pieces of onion. Julie was not crazy about the onions, but she just won't take onions. She wanted pot roast, and this is how I make my pot roast, so she knows, so. Yesterday she said to me, did you use that knife? Because I was using a knife for her, to do something for her. And she's like, did you cut the onion with that knife? I was like, I didn't. And I was like, no, why? And she's like, I'm like, oh my God, she doesn't even like the onion touching her knife or whatever. Okay, so here's 1/2. Here's another 1/2. So I'm doing 2 because, me and Bill and pretty sure Darren likes onion. I know, well, Frankie won't be eating this because Frankie doesn't like this type of, he doesn't like it. So he's not going to eat this, so he'll have his own meal today. He'll make his own meal. There's another one. So it's 2 onions, guys. That's all you got to know. And yeah, so what I put in my pot roast is carrots, potatoes, onions, and then I have those fresh string beans. They'll be putting a handful of those in. I always either put frozen string beans or fresh. 95% of the time, when I make my pot roast, I put frozen string beans in. But you know, it just depends on the time and if I have them or whatever. So, so that's done. So now I'm just gonna I'm gonna add I'm gonna go get the carrots, peel the carrots, get the carrots in there. Because carrots will take, you know, all day. And the potatoes, I'm not sure if I have time. I probably do have time to do yeah, I think I do. So I'll get the potatoes in and put some more seasonings in it. And I'm gonna put some water in it now because I have it on already. This crock pot is, look at it, it's done. It's done. I'm like, just like using it, you know, because this is like the last season I'm probably going to use it because it works okay. It's just ugly. It's just, what is that called? Rusted and all that. Anyway, so yeah, but it works fine, so we're using it. So, okay, so I'm going to put seasonings in it, and I'll put some water in it because I have it on already, like I just said, and I don't want that stuff to dry out or whatever, so I'll just add some water to it. And you have to add water when you're putting it in a crock pot. There has to be a certain amount of liquid so it, you know, can cook or whatever. Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm going to peel a couple of carrots and put a couple of carrots in. I think I'm just only going to do 2 carrots because me and Julie like them. And it'll be enough. It'll be more than enough because Julie likes cooked carrots, but it's not her favorite. So, but carrots, just like onions, have to go in the pot roast. So, that's what flavors it, and it's delicious. Yesterday was a beautiful day here in upstate New York. Today I think it's supposed to rain a little bit today, although, well, it looks a little cloudy out, but it looks, I don't know. I think it might rain today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's Columbus Day. Whenever I peel carrots and cut carrots up for like a stew or a soup, always reminds me of my mom because my mom, she used to, when she made her like homemade chicken soup, she always did everything big. She'd put a big like roaster of chicken in the pot. It would be a huge pot, and I always show my carrots. I always show the carrots how she cut them. I'll show you the size of carrots that she put in there. Put it this way, you couldn't even get it in your mouth. You had to break it up before. I don't know why she just loved to put the huge carrots and celery and stuff in there. Her soup was amazing, though. Amazing. All right. So this is how my mom, I swear to God, she'd put her carrots in the soup. This is how she would do it. And we'd be like, Mom, that's freaking huge. But that's just the way she did it. I'm going to put them, you know, this is going to be cooking all day. So I am going to put probably pieces like this. Because like I said, I'm not putting huge pieces in. I'm not making a lot of carrots. I hope I'm making enough because I love the carrots. I don't think Julie was really crazy about the carrot. I'm pretty sure. So it'll be enough. Honestly, I always have carrots left over, and then it's like I try to eat them the next day, and they don't always get eaten. So yeah, so that's that's plenty of carrots. I'll show you. Still sipping on my coffee. There we go. So some people I know put like I think tonight I'm definitely putting potatoes in it because I always put potatoes in my pot roast. But I think Julie asked me. It was funny because when she was moving in, she said, "Mom, you think you can make your pot roast on Sunday? I have such a craving for it." And she's not a big pot roast eater at all. She's like, "I want you to make it with mashed potatoes." And I was like, "Oh my God." So that week I went to go get a pot roast, and they were outrageous. They were like $30 or $28 for like a small pot roast. So I didn't get it. So this week when I was at ShopRite, I saw it on sale. I'm like, oh my God. So I think what I'll do is I'll put potatoes in here like I always do, and then I'll make a little thing of mashed potatoes tonight with it. So it'll be delicious. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, guys. So I'm gonna peel these 4 potatoes. That's gonna be plenty. They're big potatoes. Darren loves potatoes. Billy likes potatoes. I love freaking potatoes. If it was me just eating this, I would prefer just to put like the little red potatoes in here, whole, because I just love I like the skin like on the red potatoes, but not everybody in my family really likes the skin, so that's why I always peel them and do these type of potatoes. God, I got friggin' can't talk today already. It's so early. Well, maybe that's why. What are your plans for today, guys, on this Sunday? I really have a lot I want to do today, but I probably won't get even half of it, or a quarter of it done, but I just have some plans in my head. Hopefully, if I'm motivated later when I come home, I want to go downstairs and just get a couple of my fall things, maybe, and start fixing up my kitchen for the fall before Christmas comes. So, I don't have a lot of stuff. I just have some cute little things, but it just makes me feel good. It's not about showing off or anything like that. It's just about me wanting to feel good. And when I see, each season I like to change. You guys know, if you've been here a long while, even if you're not, you see my kitchen is full of signs and loves and all this stuff. That's just who I am, guys. And you know that. You know that. I just want to say too, I am so blessed and so thankful for my subscribers, all of you. You are wonderful, wonderful people. 98% of you, 99. I would say 99 because, it really is true. I mean, once in a while I get a troll or I get, somebody who watched me faithfully and all of a sudden just decided she didn't like me anymore. There was a couple of those last couple of months that's happened, and that's fine. Whoever it, one person I was very, very shocked at how she treated me and all that, but she had a perception of something that I said. She thought I meant something else when it was clearly not meant that. And if she liked me and cared about me like she always said, she wouldn't have thought that of me. I'm not talking about Jerry Ellen. I'm just saying, putting that out there because I don't want you guys to think that. That's done and over with. But anyway, so like I was saying, I just have the most sweetest people who are so expressive and so kind, and I really, really appreciate it. And it just really, really doesn't take much to be kind. It really doesn't. Being kind is free, Somebody said that to me a couple of days ago. I forget who it is. Maybe Missy from My Budget Cooking. Missy on a Budget. I love Missy. Go check out Missy. Listen, while I'm talking to you guys, go check out Missy on a Budget. Go check out Courtney from Our Little Gingerbread House. Go check out Jacqueline Gallant. She's awesome. She's so awesome. Jacqueline Gallant. Who else? There's a few people, and I'll mention some more later. But these are my main people who are like I love and just watch faithfully, and yeah. So there's a lot of people out there. There really is. Like if you don't like what I do, you can find somebody who you will like what they do. You know, there's somebody for everybody. Just like when you have, you know, when somebody's looking for a husband or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, I always say there's somebody for everybody. You know, it doesn't matter what you are or who you are. Well, it does. It does matter. But you know what I mean. There's somebody for everybody. Yeah. So yeah. So I just want to show appreciation, and I think I'm gonna do an appreciation day of my subs. I don't know if I'm gonna do it now. I might do that after the holidays. I'm gonna see. I'm working on it, and it's a work in progress because it's in my head. That's what I do, guys. I work it up in my head for days or weeks and months, and then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this today. That's how I do things. Let me just rinse the potatoes off. Oh, here we go. I'm going to save my potato skins because my family, especially my son-in-law, they go crazy for the potato skins, guys. They're so good. They're so yummy. The only thing you have to do is when you save them, you can't save them for a long time because I noticed if they sit in the bag for even a couple of days, they get smelly and stuff. So if you're going to use them in a day or two. Which is fine, you know. So, but they're delicious. Oh, I love it. And you can put any seasoning you want on them. What I do is I rinse them and then I dry them out just with paper towels. And then I put them in my air fryer on, you know, the highest air fryer. And oh God, they're like potato chips. They're so good. They're so delicious. I have a zucchini too. I think I might do that make zucchini chips. I love that. All right, let's just rinse these off quick. Okay. All right. Now these I cut fairly big too, guys, because otherwise these will fall apart. Otherwise these will fall apart, and I don't want them to be whole. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do them like this. I do it like on an angle instead of just making them round. I don't know why I do that, but I do. So, you know, when you're making stuff like this, you have to adjust it obviously to your family. If you only have 2 people in your family, like if this was just me and Billy eating this, I would put 2 potatoes in. You know what I mean? You have to adjust it for your family, obviously. That's kind of a given, but if somebody likes, you know, more potatoes than carrots, and you put more potatoes in, you know, you just adjust it for your family. That's obvious. It's an obvious, you know. But for people who don't know, because not everybody, you know, not everybody knows like how to cook and how to, you know, figure out, you know, as far as that kind of stuff. So I like to teach people as well, because, you know, that's what I want to do. I you know, it makes me happy to, when the happiest thing that I could ever hear is somebody say to me, Linda, I'm a better cook because of you. Or Linda, one lady had said to me that that her food literally tastes like something now. because she learned about how you season. You don't, a lot of people are afraid to season. They think, oh, that's too much garlic powder. That's too much onion powder. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. Yeah, I've gone overboard. I've definitely gone overboard. But you can't be afraid to season because she's like, my food actually tastes good, So, I don't know. It's all relative, guys. It's all relative. All right, let's turn this around. Sorry about that whipping yous around. I'm trying to. I'm not going to really be able to see what I'm doing here. All right, so let's just do this. All right. And I went over here. All right, I'm just going to put it in and then I'll show you guys. Oh, Lord. And I don't know about you guys, but the smell of pot roast cooking and it just makes your house smell so wonderful. And you don't have to do it in the crock pot. You could also do it in the on top of the stove or in the oven. I've done that before. A lot of times I've done that before. So there you go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some seasonings in it. Okay. I'll be right back and then I'll show you guys what I put in it. All right, guys. Here we go. I put some pepper, I put a little bit of onion powder, and a drop more of garlic, and that's it. That's how it's gonna cook all day. And then, like I said, like the last hour, I'll put the string beans in, and they'll cook the last. I don't want to put them in now because they'll get a little bit too mushy or whatever. But I'm gonna give this a little mix, and it's gonna sit now and cook all day. The meat, everything is all in there, nice and just fill it up with enough water to make it to make sure that everything is covered. That's all, because that's how it becomes tender and moist, and all that is with all that water in there. That's gonna flavor all that seasoning, the onion mix, and all the seasonings will just flavor that and make that such a nice gravy. And you can make it into a thicker gravy, like if you wanted, take some of it out and then put a roux in it with little flour and water. And just mix it and make it a little thick, and then add that to it if you want to put it over mashed potatoes, or you want a thicker gravy, or you can just use the juice. It's up to you. But yeah, there you go. I'm so excited about this meal.